Tell me what you got in your backpack. What'd you put in there?
Chews.
What are they?
Chews.
Chews.
Chews? No, what are they called? High chews.
High chews.
High chews. You're carrying high chews, half bottle of water, and a trekking pole, right?
Yep.
All right, guys, we got a pretty cool adventure we're gonna be doing today. It's my annual take my little boy on a backpacking trip. We typically like to go somewhere to fish. And this year we recruited my dad to come. This is the second time he has ever backpacked. We're gonna see if we can catch some fish. I'm gonna take you through all the gear that I have because as you saw with my little boy, he is carrying nothing. And believe it or not, so is Grandpa. Pretty much all the gear is on my pack. So another good reason to have ultralight gear.
What are these?
This is trail mix.
Trail mix?
These.
I got a paleo
That's
bar.
an M&M.
Oh, you don't want that. Here, I'll eat it for you.
Don't give him the M&M.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Look out! Grab that tree limb.
All right, we'll just do it this way. All right, we're basically there. How we doing, Addie?
We're not here. We're not down.
We don't see the lake yet, do we? But it should be right behind these trees of Hidden Special Lake. Your grandpa could sit in that.
This is the United States of America. So look at him. Show him. A look. A singer. No.
Go slow though, just in case it's still a little hot. All right, so this is the next morning now. We had a really enjoyable evening sitting around the campfire, and fishing wasn't really existent, so kind of missed on that one, but had a good time. All right, so I'm gonna start over here, but please don't mind the flies. They are rambunctious out here, but this is our new Drifter backpack. This is actually what Atlas was wearing on the way in, as well as he had a little Hydro Pack half-liter water bottle and one hiking stick. He really enjoys that. He was carrying in his pack this is part of how I make this more enjoyable, is he gets to pick a candy to bring. And I did also have him packing our 2 freeze-dried meals that we had. Last night we actually ate this biscuits and gravy because he absolutely loves it, so that was a success. Other than that, I've got a food bag. I've got 2 1.5 liter smart water bottles right there. Right here I've got some cooking stuff. So this is oil and a little bit of salt down in the corner. Anticipating that we were going to catch some fish, and I had some tin foil in here as well. That did not end up working out for us. So right here I've got a long-handled polished bowl spoon. I've got some salt capsules that I like to take, chapstick, sunscreen, face stick there. I'm using my long sleeve Tern, as you can see it poking out the end of that jacket there, for sun protection. I bring 2 headlamps when I bring him. He loves to have his own light at night, so it makes a big difference. I have my Garmin InReach right here, mini. This is just the first version. 2 GoPro batteries, and then the GoPro that I'm filming on. Right here, this is a Platypus dirty bag, a Platypus quick draw water filter that I've been testing out, toilet paper, bug repellent. That has been critical at some bends. This is a titanium skillet in case we were able to catch some fish and wanted to cook up any. Toke's 550 milliliter pot with an Optimus stove in there, and gas is all inside of there, so it's kind of a dense piece right there. This is an Anchor 5000 milliamp battery bank. These are my Maven B3 8x30 millimeter binoculars. I really love those when I'm coming out and have the potential to bring them as far as weight options. This is just my first aid kit. We have different videos on that around. Okay, right here, this is a fly rod that I just bought. I actually have not used it yet, and this is the reel that goes to that fly rod. This is my Tenkara rod that I've had for quite a while, and then the line that goes with that, some tippet, and then 2 lure boxes. This is my kid fishing pole that we brought for Atlas, and then so we had lures for him, and we had flies for me, and then I brought the Gerber dime to have a pair of pliers out here with us. These are my Redfin. I need to switch these out, I guess. This case is from Gooder, but these are my Redfin polarized sunglasses. They're extremely light, extremely clear. They have some high-end lenses in them. But yeah, so that's all my fishing kit. I did definitely bring extra with bringing a separate rod. I thought maybe my father would fish, but the lake was very mossy and just there was no fish. A lot of salamanders though, which was really interesting. I brought my Helinox chair on this trip. Obviously the 1/8 inch closed cell foam pad that's underneath that. Make sure I didn't miss anything back here. I have the 2-person Fortius tent. I have 2 long wide pads, and then this is actually super full because there's 2 pillows in there. This is a dry bag that I put the TopQuilts in. And then what I had was I had a 15-degree top quilt that I put my dad in, and a 30-degree top quilt that me and Atlas slept in. So just 2 top quilts. That's where some big weight savings were definitely gained. And then right here, I've got my tried and true Shadowlight 60-liter pack. One thing I also did just want to point out for those of you coming with kids, one thing that I've just really learned is helpful is to bring their fleece pajamas. I think that's one of the most overlooked things, but I think I've got them in here. But just something like this, it's like a big onesie essentially, but it's a fleece material. That allows them to get good sleep. It allows you to have something to layer them in if it does get cold. It's just something that it is a little bit more bulky, a little bit more big, but I found it to be very worthwhile. Other than that, this right here is just additional food. It's got, or excuse me, additional clothes. It's got his jacket in there, extra socks, underwear, just some things like that. We definitely don't bring a lot of extras, so not a lot in there, I guess, that is extra, but that's it, guys. That's my whole kit. I did just want to take 1 second to talk about why I think having ultralight gear is important. Now, I think there's a lot of people that get in the mindset of just thinking, you know, I can carry this, I can do this. But these last couple months, I've really been contemplating this concept. Here goes the chipmunk. These last couple months, I've really been thinking a whole lot about how there are times of the year when I do carry a lot more weight, but my distance is cut down a ton, or a trip like this would just simply not be possible. One of the things I absolutely love about coming out here into the woods and hiking and backpacking is the lessons that it teaches you. It's taught me a ton in my life, but also that little guy down there, Atlas, the lessons he's learning just in one trip, the amount of times he's fallen and had to get back up, had to learn patience, had to learn perseverance. We still got about a half mile to get to the truck and he's ready to tap out. But that's the kind of stuff that I think we all need to make more time for. So as I was pondering that, I really got thinking, you know, I need to do a podcast on this. So thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and the Live Ultralight podcast channel, and we'll keep pumping this content out.